Hello Virgo, welcome to your April reading. I do realize that this is late. I am so sorry. My son ended up in the hospital and has been in the hospital for like the last week. I am trying to get back on track with content. You know, I'm getting there, okay? So it's been quite a scare for us. I wanted to say before we get started, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can do so by clicking the link to my scheduler. Right now I am only accepting sessions Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because this month I have a lot going on, okay? I do ask that you please like and subscribe if you enjoy this reading. Like, that helps me build my YouTube so much. I am also over on Instagram. That is like where my primary following is, so please go follow me over there. Hold on. Okay, so and also I have really appreciated all of the donations that I have received, like from people who really enjoy my content. It has very much been needed because of all of the things that have been going on. So if you do feel like drawn to donate, all of my links are in my bio on Instagram or below in the caption box. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be your general reading for the rest of April. Career and finance, love and relationships as well. I am going to be splitting these up moving forward, but for now, this is what we've got. Okay, so your overall message for the month, you have reptilians and tall whites. I do feel like you're kind of dealing with some uncertainty about whether or not you can trust people around you. You may be dealing with somebody who you may feel like is a predator, like they prey on you whenever you're feeling vulnerable and weak, and you know, they're an opportunist, and they're kind of like looking for the right, the right time to kind of swoop in and see what they can get out of you. And you may be really struggling like with whether or not you should trust somebody. And you just could be feeling very guarded with that energy. And it looks like rightfully so. So I definitely feel like it's important for you to trust your intuition this month. Okay, career and finances for Virgo for the rest of April, please. You have risk. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. This is very full energy. Like, this is very like taking that leap of faith voice. It says, get your message heard and get noticed. You have much to share with the world. The only thing holding you back is the inability to speak your truth. And that's what I kind of see here, is that like you may fear the unknown, you may fear taking a risk, you may fear like, doing something that you really want, like, speaking out. Like if you were like at work, okay, like you may notice, some discrepancies in your pay, or you could, notice that, things like you weren't being given what you bargained for, okay? Like maybe like I feel like with this energy you were kind of like told that something was going to be a certain way in terms of career and finances, and then you kind of start to realize like, it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, and now you're just kind of like, you're like kind of skeptical, right? And I feel like this is about like you verbalizing that, like saying, I'm kind of noticing some things, and it may be a bit risky for you because you could be afraid that like you're going to lose your job if you like speak up. But I also get the sense with this embracing the wisdom of the unknown, like this is about like you going after something that you've been putting on the back burner. I would definitely be careful like with this energy. I would be careful of like who you talk to about money, who has access to your money. Give me one more card for Virgo for April, please. Career and finances. Or two. You're being called to express yourself. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like this has to do with your throat chakra. You may need to call somebody out. Like you may have to call somebody out when it comes to like finances, like, with your money. Like I said, like if you're looking at your paycheck and you're just like, wait a second. Like I was told that I was going to get paid this amount, and then you didn't, you know, that kind of thing. It says perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. See, that's the other message that I was getting, is that I feel like there's something that you have been putting on the back burner that you really like to try, you'd really like to do. But I feel like you're afraid that if you do that, like it's going to put a halt on like your financial, you know, situation. Tell me more, Spirit, about embrace the wisdom of the unknown, the Two of Swords. I feel like you do a lot of second guessing of yourself. You may feel like you just aren't brave enough, like, you know. I feel like it's definitely a confidence thing. Wow, but this is incredible. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Emperor card. Like, I feel like it's kind of like, you know, some risks are worth taking. Like, the juice is worth the squeeze, right? I also get the sense with this Emperor, this is not backing down. Like, I feel like you've second guessed yourself for long enough that you finally reach a point where you're just kind of like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? Tell me a little bit about this risk. The Empress, and the Moon card, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like what's happening is you're starting to see the ways in which, like, your subconscious mind holds you back. You know, and that can be self-sabotage. Like, that can seriously be like you feel like you're in the abundance mindset, like you're going with the flow, and then you get what you want, or you get redirected on that track. And then you're like, oh no. And, you know, like the Moon card can be like the subconscious wounds kind of start to take over, which can be self-sabotage for a lot of people. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Strength card. This is you telling yourself, oh no, I can't do it. No, I'm not enough. Why would anybody want me? Why would anybody want to hire me? You know, why would anybody give me this opportunity? What makes me think I could do this? That's that energy. But look, you're hurting yourself. And I'm not telling you it's easy to snap out of these thoughts, okay? For some of us, it takes years. Like, it takes, like, repetition and consistency, you know? It's just like raising a child. Like, you have to be consistent. Repetition and consistency, right? Like, the things that you tell them. Like, if you're teaching a toddler, right? Like, not to say that you're like a toddler, but like when we're retraining our mind, it requires repetition and consistency. You know, it's not like this, oh, well, I shouldn't think like that anymore. You know, like you know better, and then you start to shame yourself for the fact that you're still thinking like that. It's a process, right? Repetition and consistency. You have to retrain your mind. And I feel like that's what's happening. And it honestly could have a lot to do with like how you talk to yourself. This is very much the, I'm just so stupid, I'm worthless, I'm not enough, why would anybody want to, you know, fill in the blank, right? It's that kind of energy. And it really does kind of put you in a place where you're sleeping on yourself. Oh my gosh. Virgo, I really do feel like that, like the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, all 12 signs reading that I did, I'm like almost 100% positive that was the message, was Virgo was sleeping on themselves. So you may want to check that out. Okay. But, I mean, I definitely feel like you may feel like putting yourself out there and really stepping into alignment with like what you're wanting or going after an opportunity is too great of a risk. But I feel like what's happening here, like what they're trying to tell you, is that some risks are worth taking. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You get rejected? You get rejected and redirected to something else? You know, that happens to all of us. And I'm not trying, like, I'm definitely not trying to, like, bypass it. Like, oh, no big deal. You're going to have your feelings about it. We all do. But I definitely feel like you actually have, like, your wish does come true. You know, I definitely feel like it's better than what you think it is, you know? And it really is a matter of, like, you putting yourself out there. Sorry, that's my water jug thing. This also could be about you needing a helping hand. You know, maybe you need somebody to encourage you. Maybe you need a coach, you know, or just maybe you just need, like, a good friend who's, like, there to uplift you and tell you, like, Virgo, you've totally got this, you know, to help you redirect your thoughts to the abundant mindset. Okay, so let's do love and relationships for you, Virgo. Okay, love and relationships for, look, I just opened the 5 of Cups. Love and relationships for Virgo, please, for the rest of April 2022, please. Oh my gosh, that card just flipped around. The Emperor card came out as a crossing energy. Excuse me. My voice, see? This always happens. My voice starts to get clogged up. I feel like there's a frog in my throat whenever I'm tapped into the energy of somebody and, like, or even myself. And, you know, and this is like that voice. Like, it is very, very apropos that the voice card is here, and that just happened. All right, why is the Emperor a crossing energy? I do feel like this really does have to do with you asserting your power. It could be you asserting your power in a situation. You honestly could find that you give your power away to somebody who is a tyrant, somebody who wants control in your life. 7-7. You got the 7 of coins in the Chariot card. 7-7. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This could have to do with somebody that you are in a committed relationship with, or you currently are. I definitely feel like you're kind of in this situation. You're looking around and you're going, oh my God, yeah. The 8 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, and the 2 of Pentacles is poking out with the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the High Priestess. Okay. I feel like what's happening here is you're kind of looking around at a situation and you're going, do I give my power over to this person? Do I get enough out of this situation? Am I always giving to this situation? Am I practicing, you know, self-love in this situation? Am I embodying my truest sense of myself with this Chariot energy in this situation? And I do feel like you're kind of on a search for meaning in a current situation. Now, you could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, Cancer. That's what I see. But yeah, I definitely feel like, I mean, with that Emperor coming out like this, you could honestly be considering leaving a connection because that 8 of Cups is there. And that's why it's like you're kind of going back and forth about it. You're just like, this really stresses me out, that 9 of Swords. Like, is this worth the stress, right? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Truths revealed. I feel like that's this right here. I feel like you're realizing something about somebody in your life. And I feel like you may have wanted this with them, or you had this with them, this King of Pentacles. You may have had like a commitment with this person, or you wanted that, or you're the strong and stable one in the connection. And you're just going, am I getting anything out of this? Like, with that King of Pentacles energy, you could be very much like you could financially take care of somebody, you know, and you may start to feel like, is this all this person really even wants from me? Tell me more about this situation, love and relationships with Virgo, please. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it usually is. Long-term relationship. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that you were with, but I feel like you're having a lot of realizations about this. And I definitely feel like you're kind of reaching a point that you don't really want to give to this. But I know not everybody has a relationship. So I'm trying to see here what the other, what's another message here, please, for Virgo? Okay, it says you have options. You have more than one choice in love. So I'm kind of getting the sense, and intuitively guided, I'm really kind of getting the sense here that I feel like you're kind of taking stock in your life about what direction you want to take in terms of relationships. I really do feel like you're kind of in this place where you're like, Am I loyal to the wrong people? And am I loyal to the right people? Or am I not loyal to the right people? And that's kind of what I see is going on here for you. I do feel like you're kind of, look, you're going through this like, you know, should I stay or should I go now? Like that, you know, it's like, it's really, you know, you're really asking yourself the hard questions. Like, why am I loyal to certain people? And am I giving over my power when I do that? And why am I not loyal? You know, are you not loyal to somebody who's truly a King of Pentacles, right? And then you find that you are loyal to somebody who's an Emperor in reverse, who's a tyrant, who's somebody who just likes to come and shred through your life just because they can. The King of Pentacles is stable. This to me is very much like you know, a stable masculine, somebody who is, you know, has a really strong presence and is there for you, like, you know, and is solid. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my thing here. I have it plugged in, but for whatever reason it's not charging. Okay. So I'll wrap this up. But anyway, I definitely just feel like you're really doing a lot of considering this month, and you are just having some realizations. You could be realizing some things about people around you. Like, you could be just taking a closer look. You know, this High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. And you could be noticing with this Knight of Cups underneath that, you know, this is somebody who comes in when they have nothing, Four of Pentacles, and they want something from you. But as soon as, like, say for instance, like, you know, you don't have anything, then they want to go, you know, and they're just in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, this could be somebody who's just a user, and that's why you have this tyrant energy, you know. This is someone who wants to bring in the chaos and toss up your life just because they can, just whenever they need something. And then as soon as they don't need something from you, like, you know, they're out of here. I mean, I will say, Virgo, I mean, this could be you, but take what resonates, okay? Like, take what resonates. I definitely like to read the more positive side of the story for the sign I'm reading for. It could be reversed, but either way, I definitely get the sense that, like, you're ready to move in a direction that's healthier for you, and you're really taking stock of what that looks like for you moving forward. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoy the rest of your month. Bye for now.